Okay, so hi guys, and welcome to my first video log, and it's the first time I've ever done one. So today I'm going to be reviewing the custom Racewear Sub-1 X Pro race suit. I first met these guys at the Auto Sport show back in 2019. I think I'd met them previously in 2018, and I was really impressed with the way that they had produced themselves as a company and the way that they brought something different to the racing world, whether that be go-karting, Formula One, touring car, rally car, powerboat racing. They were offering a suit that was bespoke and completely unique to all other suits that were out on the market and have been on the market for a long time. It brought something different to the racing community, as opposed to OMP or Sparco, which they make wonderful suits, but these guys have gone over and above with their design concepts on the product that they make. Very pleased to be on board with Custom Racewear, and I thought I'd just try and go through a little review on my suit that arrived for me today. So what we have, very well packaged. I initially came up with the concept and the design of this suit at the beginning of the year, and unfortunately, due to obviously the COVID pandemic, it's taken a very long time, 6 months approximately, to arrive. So what I'm hoping to do is just share with you a little bit about the race suit. Very well packaged. I'm quite surprised straight away. I wasn't expecting that, but if you can see that, the race suit has come very nicely bagged in a Custom Racewear backpack, which will come, that's very handy. Easy to put into your suitcase, I guess, as well as just carrying your race suit along with your helmet to whatever venue you're going to go to. Now, Custom Racewear, this is the top of the range suit. It's called the X Pro, and basically it goes under a title of Sub-1. Now, the Sub-1 stands for sublimation. Sublimation is a technique that allows sponsors to add logos to the race suit without having to have Nomex patches made or embroidery onto the suit. They have their pluses, they have their minuses. Obviously, with a lot of sponsors, you have a lot of embroidered logos, and a lot of embroidered logos have to be sewn on individually, and that will add extra weight to the race suit. Again, with printing, you effectively have the race suit, and on top of it you will print the logo, and over the years, depending on the printing, that can come off, it can rub off, it can start to look worn out, or again, if you were to choose to have the suit embroidered, which Custom Racewear do offer that service, it's stitched directly into the suit, and it can add extra weight. But the sublimation process is extremely clever. It's done at the factory when the suit is actually made. And the only way that I can describe it is the colour of the logos and the print and the style and the font is actually in the material. So it's not printed on top of the material, it's printed through the material. So every single layer of this suit has the logo through it, which massive benefits. It looks really amazing. It's very smooth. The suit doesn't have any lumps and bumps or logos and patches sewn on or embroidered on. And it keeps the suit fairly comfortable as well as looking amazing. Whereas the coloration and logos are deep into the material. Again, it's a fantastic UK company, Custom Racewear, and you've got the beauty of the whole design process being British, and the actual manufacturing of the suit is bespoke Italian racewear. So you have British design and Italian manufacturing. Fantastic combination. As I say, you'll have to bear with me a little bit because it's the first time I've done a video log. But let's see what's arrived. This suit also was custom designed for me, and it incorporates all of the colours of my race boat. Now, Custom Racewear also makes suits that are FIA approved for use in Formula cars and homologated across the world, to which those suits would be probably 2 or 3 layer Nomex and fireproof. This particular suit that's been made for myself is more along the lines of a kart suit, because the form of racing that I do is offshore powerboat racing, and our rule book doesn't dictate that we have to have a fireproof suit. A lot of people have asked me why. And basically the easy answer is, if you catch on fire out at sea, you've got a big ocean to jump in to put that fire out. But we've also developed over the years and tested out Nomex race suits in a race boat situation. And if unfortunately you do end up in the water, the 2 or 3 layers of Nomex really do soak up the water instantly and make the suit extremely heavy. It's very, very difficult to swim once your race suit is completely soaked or saturated in water. Whereas the karting option is again the state of the art internal fabrics and very, very lightweight. So let's just have a little look at how she's come. Put the knife down. So again, without even taking her out of the bag, I can tell you that the quality of this suit, it's extremely lightweight. In fact, I don't think I've ever had a suit as light as this. And I'll just give you a little insight into what she looks like. So that is our 2020 Custom Racewear Sub-1 X Pro suit. As part of the deal ongoing with Custom Racewear, I will be hoping to provide them with some amazing video footage and give them some feedback on how the suit performs in an offshore environment amongst salt water and sunshine. But the quality of the suit, the printing is absolutely fantastic. The colours of the boat are all incorporated in this suit. I chose a belt option. I know a lot of race suits now are without belt, but I have a preference to have a belt, still have a big belly and like to hold it in sometimes. This suit was obviously bespoke and it is custom tailored. So again, it's a service that Custom Racewear offer. Very, very easy to fill out online, and basically you just take a tape measure and take your measurements, or get somebody to take your measurements and you enter them into the computer. So the suit is actually designed and made for me to fit perfectly. So hopefully I won't have my race suit falling off my hips should I become hot and uncomfortable and have to unzip the top half of my race suit. I don't want it falling down whilst I'm walking around pits. But as you can see, again, ongoing with part of the sponsorship deal from Custom Racewear, we've gone for the customracewear.co.uk logos all down the leg, which I'll show you. And on the front of this leg, the X Pro, Custom Racewear X Pro logo, which is amazing. So, name on the belt has tradition, and they've included my blood group. Just move along to some of the main features of the suit. So, what we have here is again the X Pro logo on the collar, which is very neatly done with a Velcro strip. We have the Coniston world and national record that I'd set back in 2015, and it's currently been unbeaten until they froze the record in 2018, so they've added that as a nice touch on the suit. Just want to say again thank you to Stilo, they're my helmet sponsor. As you can probably see in the background, I've got a couple of amazing Stilo ST5 carbon fibre helmets. Again, in orange, because that's the requirement for offshore powerboat racing. We have a little badge there for P1 Powerboat Super Stock Series, which was the series that I used to run in 2015 through to 2017. But after that series dispersed, let's say, from various areas of the world and certainly the UK, we went on to a new form of racing in the UK called UCOPRA, which offered a world championship, and they're more endurance racing. So usually the races are between 75 miles and a 100-mile race offshore. My main sponsor is Roby. Can't thank Roby enough. They've supported us over the years fantastically. They've added the number of the boat, which is now, we race under the number X7. But anybody that used to follow me before will know that the boat was called Quantum, and the number was 09. But we're now Quantum X7. And going to the back of the suit. So on the back of the suit, you've got your verification codes at the top. That is your homologation logos. That says that the suit is been completely tested and homologated to, in this case, 2025 before I would need a new suit. They've put our offshore Class X World Championship logo on the back to say that we won the World Championship in 2019. My logo, have all the time in the world. That's a logo that I've had for a very, very long time. Stems from my love of James Bond, basically, but the lion and the unicorn symbolise my two children. And again on the back we have the Roby logo, along with Liquid Colour Design, who are the guys that have painted my crash helmets for me for the last couple of years. Stunning work. On the sleeves of the race suit, I spoke a lot with Kevin, who is one of the designers at Custom Racewear, and he suggested that it would look really good if I had the Union Jack flags incorporated onto the top of the race suit. And then we have the UCOPRA logo or badge, which is the race series that I race for. Along with Stilo again on the arms, we've got the British Powerboat Racing Drivers Club. And JDR is John Donnelly Racing. So John Donnelly is the pilot and co-pilot of Quantum Racing along with myself, and John's engineering work has set up the race boat over the last 4 or 5 years. Winning combination, really good guy to race with. Corbu seats are obviously the names on the tin, who manufactured a special set of seats for us in the race boat. And then along with Evenrude, who are the engine manufacturer for my boat, I run in this series a G2 300 Evenrude offshore race engine. Going over to the opposite side, we have the Union International Motorsport logo, which is the UIM, which is the world governing body of offshore powerboat racing. Very similar to the FIA. These guys are the governing body of the race series that most boats race in around the world. Go on to the Sigma sign logo, who done the graphics on the boat for me this year, along with John Donnelly Racing, who produced the colour scheme of the boat that you can probably see in the background. PMD Race Products are the intercom supplier for the boat so that we can clearly talk to each other through our crash helmets. And then Sharoth Racing supply the belts that we use to harness ourselves into the boat. So again, very, very nice race suit, very clean lines. The colour scheme is absolutely amazing. And it's extremely lightweight. So I'll probably end this video clip now and come back to a video clip with us putting the suit on and showing you how she fits and sending some photographs later. But thanks ever so much for watching. So it's Kevin Burdock at Quantum Racing and reviewing the new 2020 Custom Racewear X Pro Subline Sub-1 suit.